Hello my Mercurial mercenaries. This is just a short video talking about paying musicians what they're due, what they're worth. In the old days, musicians would release physical things for people to buy. And although they still got screwed back then, at least it was a little more accountable. There was something that existed and it had a price, whether it be a piece of vinyl, a CD for 10 quid. Yeah, the record company would take £9.99, about 10 quid, but it was a physical piece of merchandise that had a value. And today we exist in ones and zeros. And I was watching Anthony Fantano's channel. He's the needle drop guy. I've been switched on to him over the last sort of couple of years. Decent reviewer. And this is his personal channel, I think. And he was talking about what streaming music services pay their artists. So this is the video. So I want to credit him. And what I'll do in a minute is I'll put the actual infogram up on the screen. So he talks about it himself, much like I'm going to do now. And he eventually puts this on the screen here. Let's just put a clearer version up. There we go. Now I've been talking about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard recently. Because I've been turned onto them and I'm buying their albums, I'm listening through and I'm enjoying them. And one of the things I noticed was, especially on albums like this one here, they're seamless. And I moaned about the fact that the service that I use puts gaps between the songs, whereas other services such as Spotify allow you to listen to music seamlessly, especially with something like a prog rock album, King Gizzard or Pink Floyd. That really does help, just not having the break in the music. It's funny how people have said to me, why does a break of that length, a split second, why does it affect your life? It's that even that split second can just throw you out. It can take you out of the, it can just take you out of the landscape. And so people said to me, you should try Spotify because it's seamless. And I did. I loaded up Spotify onto my phone and it does have really good integration with Sonos. If there's a downside immediately from Spotify, it's the way that it's integrated with Facebook. It's Spotify and Facebook are like that. And if you accidentally created a Spotify account years ago using Facebook, it's nigh on impossible to get out of that. They want to be like that. That's an issue I've got with it. But aside from that, I liked Spotify. I liked the way it works. I quite liked the look of it, the feel of it. The fact that everyone else in the world uses it means that you're kind of getting on board. So you're thinking that the user friendliness is going to be up there. And yet, part of me kind of wants to be different. So, here's the infogram. Here's the chart. This is a chart of the top music streamers, how much they pay their artists and how popular they are. And as you can see, starting from the bottom, it's quite shocking. It's quite shocking. If you play a band song on YouTube, the artist is paid $0.0007. However, follow that yellow thing up to the top. The estimated total users of YouTube in millions is 1,000 million. What's that? 1 billion. So you've got 1 billion people using the service, and that service pays the artist 0.0007 per play. Look up to the top. The top payer is Napster with $0.0190. Compare that to 0.0007. That's loads more. That's loads more. Napster pays, in terms of this kind of revenue, pays a mountain compared to a molehill. Napster's a mountain. YouTube's a molehill. Now, Anthony Fantano himself said he didn't even realise Napster was still around. Well, Napster are now a legitimate company, and Napster are the company that I use as my streaming service, and I've used them for years now. Years. I can't remember how many years. Probably, I don't want to think about it, but years anyway. And there's me thinking that Napster's a company that no one's heard of, and they're not quite as good as Spotify in terms of what they provide. So I was just about to abandon ship Spotify for Spotify. And then I watched this guy's video and I saw this chart and I thought, hang on, Mercurial number 6, you are accidentally subscribed to the service that, yes, it's only got 5 million users, but I'm one of them. I'm subscribed to a service that pays the most to the artist, and look by how much. It's not just a little bit above YouTube or Spotify or Deezer or Apple Music. Look how far up it is. It's up, I would say it's up in the heavens. I, by osmosis, am therefore up in the heavens. And new viewers of this channel might not realise, but I am a musician. And I like the fact that I'm subscribed to the company that pays the most to the musician. So my point is, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Am I supposed to think purely about myself and subscribe to the company that provides me with the best sort of bang for my buck? Or should I take a more humanitarian view of this situation and stick with Napster? Because I'm listening to lots of music, and I can rest assured that I'm paying a lot more than Spotify are paying 0044. I'm paying 0190. What's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 fours, 16. I'm paying over 4 times. Over 4 times per song as much as Spotify. How dare they? There's obviously not a lot of regulation here, but then that's the market for you. And people, YouTube are getting away with it. Pandora are getting away with it. Spotify are getting away with it. I mean, what Napster pays isn't exactly great, but just look at it. So my point being, due to various reasons, I was about to jump ship. I was about to go to Spotify. But I might just let the free trial run out, and I might just stick with Napster and its gaps between the songs, because I can rest assured that I'm paying a few 0.000000001s more to whoever it may be. And also remember, I know it's 2017 and I know we're only listening to ones and zeros now, but if you really want to, you can still give bands more money again by buying something you have in your hand. And like they say, yes, most people who buy vinyl don't even listen to it. But so what? So what if I just put it on my wall? So what? It's a decent piece of artwork to have on my wall. What do you think, my mercenaries? If you are subscribed to a streaming service, which one are you subscribed to? How do you feel about it? Do you value your own personal experience over what you give out to the artist? You might do. There's nothing wrong with that. Thanks, my mercenaries. Over and